Good morning, guys. Paul Goldsmith, PJG Outdoors. It's November the 3rd. Pretty doggone cold this morning. Actually got our first frost this morning. It's a good frost too. So we're out here watching to see what might happen this morning. We've seen a lot of deer the last 4 days, and so nothing that we wanted to shoot yet. So, but you never know what might happen today. So, anyway, I'm watching. Close as I can while I'm doing this. I wanted to talk to you a little about the hunt coming up that I'm going to show you. It actually, the hunt was yesterday, November the 2nd, and my good old buddy Paul McDaniel decided he came over to hunt, and he hunted on the hill on this ridge on the other side, back behind me, and I was sitting here watching a spike yesterday morning, and I heard him shoot, and you'll hear it on the video. You hear it pretty good, and so I texted, and he said it was a decent 8-point, and cool. So I texted him and told him that I'd really like to put Tucker on it, give him some experience, and he said okay. And then I'm sitting here, and I'm every now and then I'm looking back across, and I seen him out on the power line out there on the very top of the hill. So I called him, and he said, I hate to say it, but it looks like I missed this deer. And I said, really? And he said, yeah. And so I asked him how far it was from him, and he said about 25 yards. And Paul's a decent shot. He's not normally you hear him shoot, and it's like when you hear Joey shoot, it's meat on the ground. And it's usually that way with Paul. So I thought, I can't see you missing. But he said, I hadn't found any blood, any hair, anything. Just did find a track where it ran and crossed the roadbed. And I said, okay, why don't you come on back to the truck, and then I'll come out. I'll get Tucker. I'll meet you down there. They'll give it a little bit of time just in case you did hit it bad. If you were to shot it way back. He's shooting a 6.8 SPC in an AR-15 platform. Great round, long range round. It's a very good round for whitetail, and so the only with those type rifles, with those type calibers, not the rifle but the caliber, with those type calibers, you need to be making good clean hits to get that bullet through and get it to leave a good blood trail. So I thought, there's a good chance. He said he was quartering hard away from him. That's the only shot he had, and it was fixing to go off down the hill. And so anyway, he felt like he was aiming in a good spot. So anyway, I came down, got over there, and sure enough, there was no blood or anything, no hair. We couldn't find anything. But I still hadn't lost hope, because that's that round, I think it's probably very similar in size. I think it's maybe the exact same caliber as a 270, but I'm not sure. I think it is. But anyway, even with the 270 sometimes, and he was shooting those Hornady SST or whatever they are, the red tip bullets, and a lot of times those things will slip through, without taking a lot of hair, because you normally get most of your hair on the exit wound anyway. So I was still holding hope that bullet had, maybe he'd hit back a little bit, or maybe since it was quartering real hard, maybe it had lodged in the cross shoulder, in the far shoulder. But anyway, so went over there and we were looking, and went ahead and just let Tucker do his thing. And I think you'll enjoy the video. I think you'll enjoy the part. We didn't get to hunt. Paul didn't have time to turn his camera on and get any video footage of it at all, of the actual kill. But we did get the recovery, and Tucker doing his thing. I was so proud of him, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already. The ones that have, thank you very much. Hope you enjoy it. Hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about old Tucker, and we'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, it's okay. I didn't want to know the woods. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Sound like Paul's in the shot too. Huh? Oh, I know, it's horrible. If we could just ever find a drop of blood, you know. Or anything. I said if we could just find a drop of blood or anything. He had to cross this road. And that's...
fresh as hell.
Oh yeah, it does look fresh. Looks real fresh. Tucker, get on that track right there, son. Tucker, get on that track. Yeah, I mean, that about had to be his track.
Yeah.
Came right down where we came down.
You can't do it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's a good track. I know, it's a good track. Come on. It's a real good track. Tucker, leave the squirrels alone, son. Leave the squirrels alone. Let's go around and get on this other road bed. I'm going to take him around to this other road bed. Huh? Here's where we come across right here. Right here. See right there?
Yeah.
Right through here. See right there? Yeah. There. I wish we could find some blood now.
He went down this way.
Huh?
I guarantee he went this way.
Tucker thinks he did. Hang on, Tucker. You're going to have to give me a minute now. Yeah, that stick right there, bro. Look at it. Let's see. There's deer hair on that stick. See?
Yep. He looked like he was running right here.
See right here? He broke that off.
Yeah.
I believe he did come down through here.
I thought he was running like he was
Yeah, he's running.
running
Reckless abandon, yeah.
Huh?
Running with reckless abandon. A lot of times when they hit, that's the way they run, just no directions, just straight off and go. Look for him, Tucker.
Huh?
I said, look for him, Tucker. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maypot. Tucker says, I know where he's at. Let's just go. It ain't a white belly right yonder, is it?
That's what I was looking.
Tucker. Hang on, bud. He's done a real good job on some deer, and I mean, I hadn't put him on one yet that he just didn't work hard to find. Now, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him, ain't it?
Yep, that's him.
That's him, buddy.
No blood at all.
No blood at all. Old Tucker went straight to him, bud. Huh?
Mm.
Tucker went straight to him. Oh yeah. Good job, Tucker. Good job, Tucker. You knew where that thing was at all the time, didn't you, buddy?
That's a good boy.
Yeah, you knew where it was at all the time.
Can you believe that?
Unbelievable.
Not one chopper down, boy.
Not. Huh?
What did they get scared of the bullet?
That's that 8-point because he's got that kicker right there. I got him on film a bunch of times. How'd you break his leg right there?
He must have did it.
Thinking he did it when he failed?
Where's the boy? I told you I scared him.
Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy.
That's bad when you get a deer and ain't got no bullet in it.
I'm telling you, man. All right. Tucker, you went straight to that mug, bud. Went straight to him, bud. Tucker's like,
Proud of Tucker.
oh, I am too, man.
I'm still trying to figure out.
We gotta get this thing situated where we figure out where you hit him at. And that front leg being broke like you've been hit by a car or something. I mean, look how bad broke that is.
He wasn't looking.
My goodness. Tucker, you the man, son.
I mean,
No blood, and he went straight to him.
no blood, no bullet hole.
He went straight to him, man.
Man, look at those feet.
Oh, yeah. Watch that barrel. I know. He get some big old feet on it. I just don't understand. He must have broke that leg when he started tumbling down this hill
Probably did.
because he was making tracks.
Yeah.
And didn't look like a three-legged deer track, did it?
No.
He probably broke it when he was falling. Good job, son.
He's a good man.
Yeah, he's a good one. There ain't nothing wrong with that. And
I
I'm just
exaggerated on how tall it was there.
they can ground shrink a
With
little
that
bit.
sun behind it,
That's what.
that's
Yeah.
what made it like, it was like
It's a
glowing.
big glow. He's still pretty deer.
Oh yeah.
And a big old head on him. But yeah, that's I got pictures of him. That's a beautiful deer. Tucker, you are unbelievable, son. Wait a minute now. I can get you all wrapped up in his leash.
He ain't got no bullet.
Yeah, he's got a bullet. he got a bullet in him. He didn't just run down here and die of heart attack. From I mean, unless you didn't look at him and ugly him to death, did you?
I think it did. It was farted.
Oh, Tucker,
I mean, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
you the man, Tucker. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here.
I mean, honestly, where
Yeah.
the hell did I shoot?
I don't know, but we'll find it. We're gonna have to go get the 4-wheeler though. There ain't no way we're gonna get this.
Yeah, I can drive it down right there and bring forward in.
Yeah. We ain't gonna get him out here without the 4-wheeler though. I bet he come off that hill and just started tumbling off down through
You
there.
reckon he fell and broke his neck?
No, I don't think he broke his neck. But I think he broke his leg.
No blood,
No blood,
no hole.
no holes. Just Tucker and the deer.
Just tuck in the deer.
Tucker, you might have killed that one, son. You might have killed that one, Tucker. Get in there, Tucker. Hush, hush, hush. You already. Hush. You already found it. Tucker. I don't know if he's barking at the deer or you for touching his deer. Pretty deer.
He went on my phone.
Tucker, leap. Hush now. There ain't no way to get you and the whole deer in there.
Let me give you the other. Let me do the other. You can do it with the other one. You can do it with this one.
That's just a regular.
Yeah. But it's still really good. It's just not.
Oh yeah, that one makes a huge difference.
Hell yeah.
Hell to the big old yeah.
Oh yeah, I could just look at it.
Good to drag downhill. Get down here without busting my butt. There we go. Good deal. All right, Paul, tell us how it happened.
Well, I got in stand about around 6:15 or so, and then it started getting daylight around about 6:45, 7, and it came in probably around like 7:15 or so, but I was sitting in the stand and I heard shaking like a dog, and so I took my hoodie off and I just sit there and kind of eased back, and there he was. And
How
then
close was he to you?
It was probably about 15 yards.
Wow, he was right under you, wasn't he?
He was right up under me.
How far up the tree were you? Maybe.
I was probably about 25, about 25 foot.
Cool.
So now I turned around the other side. I stood up, turned around. I got my rifle on him, and it was over then.
Done deal.
And he took off.
And then the heartbreaker was you couldn't find no blood.
No blood at all, not one drop.
And we decided to take Tucker. So I came down, we went over, took Tucker over there. And like you see on the video, he went straight to that thing.
Went straight to it.
I don't understand why it's an amazing, somehow or another that bullet went in, point to where the bullet went in.
It went in right there.
And then it went down that.
Somehow went down that leg.
Down that leg.
And I shot it from this side.
And that deer didn't go 50 yards maybe? Maybe.
Not even 50.
He didn't go far at all.
And that's down the hill.
Yeah. The only reason he went that far is because he's going downhill. And it hadn't bled out of his body the first time. He's bleeding out of his mouth.
Nope. That's the only blood right there.
But Tucker done a good job. Super proud of him. He that's probably his best trail job yet because he had no blood and he just had the trail to do, and he done a good job. So, well, congratulations, Paul.
Appreciate it.
Glad you got him.